All the fine girls have joined gang. I know the good boys have joined gang. I taking no drink, smoking cigarettes, wearing all black, bad gang. Keeping late nights, putting on dress, carrying girls, bad.
Welcome to Girls Talk. So we're back with another episode, and today's title is.
Today's topic is.
Okay, so today's topic is. Would you date someone your parent doesn't approve?
Marry.
Okay.
Marry.
Would you marry someone your parent doesn't approve? So we're just gonna be discussing and see and share our opinions and enjoy.
Personally, I don't know. I feel like it all depends on how far you guys have gone in the relationship, right? And it also depends on why exactly your parents don't approve of this person. Do you understand?
True.
Like if it's something that. If it's something like tribe and they're basing their conclusions based off stereotypes, like, oh, you know how Igbo people think Yoruba people are this and Yoruba people think Igbo people are this, and I believe this guy is personally not like that, then I'll probably go ahead. But if it's something that is deep, like, cause you know,
to be honest, like when my parents talk about marriage and everything, I'm always like, fuck this man, I don't care what you're saying, like bullshit. But at the end of the day, I feel like if my mom or my mom especially, she tell me, oh, don't marry this guy, something like something, I would actually have to think about the whole thing, like think very well.
Because it's your mom, right?
Because
she knows best.
I don't know, it's just like there's sometimes when you're in love, you always like don't see something.
Yeah, you overlook some
stuff that you probably like. You're wondering like, okay, what made her say this?
No, but like that's what I'm saying now, that if it's something that like tribe, something trivial like that, right? That they are saying, oh, these people are this, these people are that, don't marry them because the guy can be this too, and blah blah blah. That's something that I feel like shouldn't matter.
What if it's coming from your mom
but
and
then,
dad?
No, I'm saying if that's their reason, right, then I would overlook it. But if they are saying, oh, the guy, let's say they feel like the guy doesn't have a bright future, for example, and they give me their reasons why they feel like the guy is not the best for me, then I would think about it.
Yeah, tribal marriages are very nice. Like if I should get married to a Yoruba boy, we going to do the Igbo one, the Yoruba one, like
that's
it's going to be gonna do two of them.
Oh, yeah.
Like you do the Igbo one.
It's not the bright side.
Yes,
You do the Igbo one, so I'll come out as an Igbo girl, but then within we'll not switch to the Yoruba like attire and everything.
You could do that. That'd be interesting.
So that I've like changed my culture because now I married like a new Yoruba demon.
Crying.
No, but jokes. But seriously, I don't know. I feel like there was like a poll on Twitter. Someone did a poll, and 34% of the people, 39% said they would not marry someone that their parents don't approve of, and 34% said yes, and 27% said I don't know.
See, like it's not even like a balance.
It all depends on the reason, to be very honest. It all depends on the reason.
Depends on the reason, like I said.
If the reason is Jesus. If the I reject it. I just got cut my tongue. If the reason Jesus. Okay, if the reason is like very something that you have to listen to them about, because I feel like your parents know best, right? And obviously they want to see you happy. So if they see that this guy makes you happy, them saying you shouldn't marry the guy will not be some stupid reason.
No, to be honest, maybe some African parents. One thing my mom's always like, I feel like one thing she always says is that us, our generation, we just look at the guy and that's the end. Chapter ends with the guy. The guy is right for us, everything. That we don't look at the family. The guy is married.
That's true.
Like, okay, his background. You don't know what their family has done behind, like whatever their family is like, kind of like unstable or whatever. Like it would definitely like kind of like not 100%, but like the chance that the person would become what the family basically is. But at the same time, like I don't know. I think my dad when he talks about Igbo, marrying an Igbo man, it's like, do you know your culture?
I don't know. My parents are not kind of like tribalist. I won't really say that, but because my dad would just be like, you know what, if this guy makes you happy and you're sure this is what you want, like just go for it, even if it's Igbo or whatever. No, I was so sure.
Hausa, mom was like, if it's Hausa, forget marriage.
I don't know, like Hausa boys, I don't know. Maybe my parents, that's when they'll be tribalist, but they don't care if it's Igbo, as long as I'm sure, and maybe I talk to pastor or someone like that, and you know.
My main thing is, it's one thing for the guy to accept you, and it's another thing for his family to accept you.
Yeah.
Because they might have a big problem with the fact that you're not. Since we are saying Yoruba, they'll have a big problem with the fact that you're not Yoruba. Do you get?
Let's create a scenario whereby your parents disagree. Like, yo, you can't marry this guy. You can't marry it. I've come to a conclusion. You're not marrying this man. I'm not going to be there on your wedding day. Will you marry a guy like that?
What? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You guys are talking as I was drinking, like for real.
You guys just said I was drinking this. I thought people were like,
don't worry, all joints. And they know we drink now. No.
Oh yeah. So like, would you like just fast your friend? I don't think I can.
I don't think
it's very tough.
At the end of the day,
to that question, even if my parents say I can't marry this guy because he's Yoruba, to be honest, I might stall the marriage for a very long a while, because I cannot see my wedding day without my family, my mom, my dad there.
And you know deep down she's not happy. She doesn't have proof to it, but you are just there. She's just there.
And although I know my parents won't be that serious, it's like based on time, but
knowing my dad, if he says don't marry this guy,
you'll see at the wedding,
and you still marry this guy, my dad will not come.
It won't.
My mom will come, but my dad, if he tells you don't do this, and to him you're disobeying him, he won't come.
Do you know what? To be honest, my marriage is one thing I want to like do well for my father.
You know,
I know. I've been like a very naughty girl.
Well, me, I've been a daddy's girl, so
no,
I don't know.
To be honest, I'm a daddy's girl, but then I'm like a tough daddy's girl. Like, I don't know. I've given my marriage is like one thing I want to do well for my father.
I want my parents to be present. I don't want to do anything that will make them like upset and not happy, because at the end of the day, right?
But what if
like,
you love this guy so much?
What
will you do? What will you do that you guys think about it?
I'll pray.
What will you do? I think I will just make them see reasons with me.
Serious?
Like, I will make them see serious reasons with me. Call pastor, call everybody.
That would probably not even help.
I don't know what I'll do,
because
man.
once it sets their mind to, oh, this is why, these are my reasons, don't argue, like
no, the thing is that that's my the thing is that, to be honest, if you now after you elope with the guy, get married to the guy,
imagine something happens,
imagine something happens.
Oh God, how will you face them?
See, one thing for sure is anytime my parents say stuff, like, it's always legit, like, you know what I mean, like, they obviously have their reasons for saying that. So if I go against their wish and, oh yeah, for sure I love the guy and I want to marry him, at the end of the day, like, it might take maybe 10 years, but whatever they said, for sure something will happen.
So you're saying you leave the guy, basically?
Basically,
that's what you're saying now.
I probably won't leave the guy. I shall pray.
No, you guys understand. You know, sometimes when you just hooked on one guy, love has just
stuck
really every corner of your eye.
I can't see nothing else.
Love has blocked everything, and you're just like, yo.
If you go and do strong girl and you go and marry the guy, like, look, I don't want to use this as an example, but imagine to herself, she even said, she was like, oh, people gave her reasons why she shouldn't marry the guy, right? And like, this person said this, that one said this, that one said this, and she just went against everybody's
exactly.
And at the end of the day, what happened? Yeah,
like, I feel like a wise thing to do is not to block the advice that's coming your ways. It's probably to like listen and be like,
see, if
something that like.
I feel like once the pastor is involved and everything is in prayers, if that's really what God doesn't want, then I bet that love gotta fly. That love gotta pray.
You have to be praying for God to erase that love from your eyes.
Because at the end of the day, it's long term, right? You cry. People cry for like 2 years and forget about it and be happy. And yet, if it is God, if it is ordained, right, they shouldn't marry this guy, then God will give you someone better.
Exactly.
Right? And then you might even find
someone better.
Yeah.
For me, Sha, if I get a boy, well, like my boyfriend, I won't always take him to my father or be around my father.
I know.
Until
I know that boy is serious. Nobody is like that anytime soon.
That's the guy that will meet my father. If not,
for real. My mom, you can meet my mom.
You can meet my mom.
My mom will be like, bring him.
My dad.
She has to see the guy.
No, my dad.
That's why my dad will drill your life, and you will know whether you're not serious.
I say my dad.
I don't introduce any guys to my dad right now, because you know how people date and then they break up and stuff. I don't want my dad to think I'm unserious.
But my mom,
I don't really mind.
I think my father will attach. Like, let's say the guy is potentially the type of guy that he wants me to marry. He will get attached to that guy, and then if something happens, be like, oh,
Yeah, he tried to.
I've seen marriage with two of you. I've prophesied marriage your destiny. What happened?
I'm ready to see
Twins.
What happened?
I don't know, like it's kind of complicated. But at the end of the day, you still have to follow whatever your parents says, right?
Not necessarily though, because sometimes
You have to listen to the advice.
you have to listen and use your own judgment to know whether it's
your
something.
life.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's your life, Sha. So you have to know whether it's something you really want to like.
Because even sometimes if they just pass false this thing,
Judgment,
just because
right?
obviously maybe
That's true.
maybe his face is too tight and then like this guy looks like so
Or they be like, or if it's something silly like, oh, the guy is not tall, your children will be short. I don't know, that one we'll still think about it because I don't want
For me, I know you want like pushing my own
think
side.
about it. Nah, man, for to me. I don't want short children. Aki and Popo.
hey.
My own side is that me, if I'm marrying a guy and the mother doesn't accept me,
No. Your life will be miserable.
my mother doesn't like me.
this one
Your life.
This one, I'll tell the guy, I'll say, sorry, I have to back out.
Sorry, when I think about this scenario, I just think of Patience as well. Like, she will frustrate you. Just think about it.
Yeah.
You cry every day, man. Living in
No, to
bondage.
be honest, I'm like, once the mother, because boys are very attached to their mothers, to be honest. So if the mother is not fucking around with you, I just tell him,
It's okay.
You know,
I have to.
I don't want to live a body for the rest of my life.
Don't come here.
You'll be living on eggshells, man. Like, you would know the one you do that, she'll start complaining. Maybe your food might be the best. She'll say too much salt.
As in,
Like,
and like, slowly your husband started.
You are trying to rest.
I beg.
It's just
Maybe your husband just decides to wash plates today. They'll say you've done jazz. Or you turn into houseboy. You're a witch.
save my son's head.
Taking him to Babalawa. The mother doesn't accept. It's okay.
It's all over.
This wasn't meant to be.
I'm back.
Yes.
Well, anyway.
Would you marry someone that your parents will agree to? Yes or no?
No, not really.
Gina?
Like I said, guys, it depends on the reason.
Yes or no?
I don't know, man.
It
It depends on the reason. If it's a legit reason, and after I pray about it, that's still their take. Then I mean, I guess I have to follow what they say and hope that they are right. But if it's something stupid, I'll just follow my heart and hope that they understand someday.
And hope.
That's
That's my own.
Did I said yes?
I don't know.
No.
You guys see.
For me,
I'm in
it
the
has to be
middle.
no. It can't even be maybe.
It can't be. You guys, you're on. It's because we're not in that situation. That's why we're just saying. That's why you're just saying straight up no. You've been dating this guy for like how many years, and then they'll just come from nowhere and say you can't marry.
No, like that's
But the thing is, before people get to 5 years, your parents should have been seen them.
And that's what we're saying. That what if they haven't seen the guy? That's why I was saying that. What if they haven't seen the guy?
Well, you play yourself if you know.
But yeah, to be honest, if my parents tell me like full on, you can marry this boy, I'll probably not marry the person.
Depends.
Like to be honest, also not in situations. But like, if obviously you have to think about it.
Yeah.
But if I should give a yes or no answer, it will be more towards the no side than the yes side.
Okay.
I don't get so.
For sure. Anyway, we've come to the end of the video and we've all shared our mind. Yes, no. Yes, no, and no.
So I don't know.
I don't know. No. Anyway, so as usual, guys, don't forget to
Like,
comment,
share,
subscribe. Bye.
Mama called me just the other day.
Come to the end of
She
the
said hello.
Conclusion.
Hey! Let's keep it fast.
We come to the beginning of the
I normally have disapprove a while back, but my emotion will have flown. That marriage stuff, this generation. I think I might become a divorce lawyer because I know they're gonna cash out. Divorce lawyer.
I wanted to be one. Mom was like, God is journey put together, your job is separate.
You're gonna cash out. So it was be like
to be a divorce lawyer, right?
Law school and all that, but that's fine.